One person is dead after a car accident in Manhattan. Police say the accident happened around 4 o'clock this morning at Riverside Drive and West 155th Street in Hamilton Heights. Investigators say the car hit a brick wall, landed in a cemetery, and then burst into flames. The driver died. A 37-year-old passenger was taken to the hospital in critical condition.
Now that breaking news in Upper Manhattan, a car wreck killed one person and injured another near Riverside Drive.
Today, New York's Catherine Craig is at the scene now. She's got the latest for us. Kat?
And Pat and Gus, we have a lot of new information for you from a witness who saw this horrifying crash. First of all, we're going to zoom in and show you that street. It's an elevated part of West 155th Street. That witness told us that the driver indeed was going the wrong way on West 155th Street. You see an officer there shining his flashlight. That car crashed through that stone railing and then plunged down below. And underneath us, that is where the car ended up, and it actually went on fire. Let's take a look at some video. This was a tragic crash in which the driver died. At one point, the car was on fire. This is at Riverside Drive and West 155th Street. It happened shortly after 4 o'clock this morning. The driver was killed and a 37-year-old male passenger taken to the hospital in critical condition. The driver was on West 155th Street, then crashed through a stone railing, and sections of it are gone now. There is a park down below that's near Trinity Church, and we talked with that witness who saw this crash. Let's listen.
I seen instantly a car coming down the one-way.
The wrong way on the one-way.
Yeah, the one-way going. That's a one-way right there, and hits the brick wall, flips over. So I immediately run over to lean to see what's going on, and I see the car catch a blaze. A guy crawling out, goes by the cemetery. He's yelling for help. He's yelling for help. So I immediately called 911, and the car just kept ablaze. I didn't know if there were anybody inside, but it was a tragic situation.
And it is unclear if weather played a role in this crash. Pat and Gus, that's something the NYPD is looking at. But again, what we know of the passenger, a 37-year-old man taken to the hospital in critical condition. No information yet, though, on the driver. We'll send it back to you, Pat and Gus.
Catherine Craig on the west side. We appreciate that update. A lot of new information there to be sure. Thanks, Kat.
That's awful. All right.
You're watching Fox 5 News at 10.
The NYPD is investigating a fatal car crash in Hamilton Heights. Investigators say the driver was going the wrong way on 155th Street near Riverside when the driver hit another car before careening off an embankment. Now, the car plummeted about 20 feet, landing on its roof. The driver was killed. A 37-year-old male passenger was hospitalized. Their names have not been released.
Un vehículo pierde el control y golpea a un muro de contención para luego caer a una vía inferior en Manhattan.
Un accidente que provocó que el vehículo estallara en llamas y que la conductora muriera ahí, en el acto. Un pasajero de 37 años se encuentra hospitalizado en condición crítica. Alejandra Soto nos cuenta más.
Pierde la vida una mujer la madrugada de este domingo conduciendo en el sector de Hamilton Heights en Manhattan. Ocurrió minutos después de las 4 de la mañana. El vehículo viajaba sobre la calle 155 Oeste en sentido contrario al tránsito, cuando al llegar a la intersección con Riverside Drive, hizo impacto con un muro de granito, atravesando la pared y cayendo al vacío 25 pies. Testigos indican ver a un hombre salir del auto, el cual prendió en llamas.
I see a guy crawling out, runs to the cemetery wall, and the car bursting into flames.
El Toyota Camry quedó completamente calcinado. Equipos del Departamento de Bomberos extinguieron las llamas. Personal de emergencia pronunció la muerte de la conductora en el lugar de los hechos y transportó al otro ocupante al hospital Mount Sinai St. Luke's en condición crítica. Se trata de un hombre de 37 años de edad, posiblemente latino. Durante el transcurso del día, residentes de la zona expresaban gran impresión ante lo ocurrido.
Bueno, tenía que venir bastante rápido, la verdad, porque no... O estaba la persona intoxicada o quizá no conocía la zona y se metió en contravía. Pero ya los que vivimos alrededor, pues obviamente sabemos cómo van las calles.
No, lamentablemente murió una persona y no sabemos las causas del accidente, por decir, no sé si estaba ebrio. Como dijo mi hija, no conocía la zona, no sabemos.
Y entre las líneas de investigación del cuartel 33 se analiza la posibilidad de que condiciones de lluvia y hielo pudiesen haber jugado un papel en este incidente. La investigación de este caso en curso también se explora la posibilidad de que la conductora manejara a alta velocidad. Alejandra Soto, Noticias, Univisión 41.
Now to that breaking news that we mentioned at the top of this newscast. One person is dead after a car overturned near the Henry Hudson Parkway on the west side of Manhattan.
Today, New York's Catherine Craig joins us now from Washington Heights. And Kat, given the situation we're talking about in terms of the weather, do we know if that was a factor in the situation?
That is something, Pat and Gus, that we know the NYPD is looking at right now. This was a horrific crash. Well, we want to show you there is a large police presence right up here on this elevated part of West 155th Street. We're zooming into the stone railing that you see there, and sections of that stone railing are gone. And then down below, we're going to tilt down and show you where the car is. There are NYPD investigators surrounding it. It's really hard to see the vehicle because it is so badly damaged. Let's take a look at some video. This is a tragic crash in which a person died. At one point, the car was on fire. This is at Riverside Drive in West 155th Street. Again, the car at one point was on an elevated part of West 155th Street. The crash happened minutes after 4 o'clock this morning. The driver was killed and passenger taken to the hospital in critical condition. The driver was on West 155th Street near Riverside Drive at one point, then crashed through a stone railing, plunging to the ground underneath this overpass. There's a park down below that's near Trinity Church. It's unclear, as we mentioned, if weather played a role in this deadly crash, but police are here. Pat and Gus taking a look at that vehicle, also the circumstances surrounding how this crash happened. Also, we're waiting to find out any information on the driver or passenger, their age or gender, but very early on in this investigation, detectives are just trying to figure out, Pat and Gus, what took place here. Reporting live, Catherine Craig, Today in New York. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Catherine, thanks. We'll check in with you in a little bit here. We want